Thank you so much. All right. I'm trying to make these webinars shorter and shorter so we can have more time for the questions. But I hope it was helpful. Again, it's unusual. We do a Monday, Sunday rather than Saturday. So, but again, the markets are open actually now, and everything is being traded, by the way. So after our webinar, you can go and check it out. So I'll probably be trading after this. So any questions, any comments, anything that
I mean, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I like the gap trade you showed on the ES. Does that any of the timing is a factor, or just wait for any gap to show up?
Excellent question. So Sean, so I've been doing gap trade for 15 years, I would say, 2005. Yeah, 15 years. And I do have statistics for it. And it's so what I like to do, Sean, is like more of a, again, I like statistics, I like probability. I don't like to leave the things for chances. If I win rate is 70-80%, I'm happy with that. And this gap fill, half a gap fill works 85% of the time. Full gap fill, depending on the day and the occasion, works from 65% to 72%. So basically it is a very strong, especially half a gap. Half a gap works only on indexes though. Don't think that, Apple gap, sub actually is the opposite. So half a gap works on S&P the best, YM, the Dow, and then sometimes NASDAQ. And sometimes you can even do Russell. Russell is a little more erratic. S&P is much easier. One suggestion is with these micro contracts, it's really, really good. You can do that and have multiple contracts. So the commissions are low, but also you're only risking 1/10. So to answer your question, depends on the days. Mondays are not the best days. Mondays are not, there's a lot of emotions come into picture, but Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursdays are the best days for gap fills. Thursday is the best day actually. Option expiration that we had the previous week are not very good days for gap fills. FOMC and also the employment numbers are not good for gap fills. But majority of time, again, the half a gap works out perfectly. The other thing is if the gap is more than like 1.5%, that's not a good time. That's more of a professionals are coming in. So watch for that. Usually if it's like 0.5% or so, it's usually it fills itself. So it's pretty good. But I like to do a presentation on that. I just want to get people more comfortable with this. And I think with all the markets, and after that, I think you'll be surprised how steady it can become, especially if you play the half a gap. And then once you get into futures, it's even better. But you can do options. So
do you mean half?
Did that answer your question, Sean? Is that good? Sean? Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah,
I can hear you now. Okay. Any other questions?
It's disappearing. Is he done? Hi.
Hi.
Ramin, how are you?
Yes.
This is Ida. How is
Hi,
everyone? Hey, I know you discussed something about the airline industry because the government's help is over on the 30th or something like that.
Yes, 1st of October it's done. Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm long with a few airlines that I'm trading for covered calls, is it something that is still viable to do, or do I sell now?
Yeah. The thing is, you have to remember the markets have already priced it. So the price is right, well, as we say. So yeah, no, I mean, the only thing would be, I know like Mnuchin and I know, that the administration is, they're really trying to give an olive branch. They really want to get something done in the next 3 or 4 days to really save these airlines, because again, there's a $300 billion idle money. So otherwise it's going to be going in. One of the thing is obviously if you are doing cover calls on some of the, or the, you're selling calls on, the biggest affected companies will be the multinational or the big ones. So they're going to be like America Airlines is going to get hurt more than, let's say, Southwest Airlines. So those are the things you have to, or Alaska Airlines. So you want to just be careful with that. But you have to remember, you got to watch the markets know. So you get the charts. And again, this is like a, $60,000 question. I don't know how they're going to, what's going to happen with the politics of it. So, but if you already have it, then yeah, I mean, just watch it.
That's exactly what I noticed. I know American Airlines is so cheap, and the thing of it is it gets such healthy covered option premium, so I can't let go of it because it's just creating a little rent money in a way.
Right.
I don't have a lot of it, but I have, it's just a good thing to do it every 2 weeks, for example, and generate a little income.
Okay.
So
just use the fundamentals on this. So yeah.
Yeah.
But there are some, healthy companies that have been affected less. So like I've played, like I used to do United Airlines, and I did, when they were hitting the lower boundaries, I would sell puts, but I would cover them immediately because I had no faith. And I was right. I mean, it was like it would work because really none of them had fundamentally solid.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm trying to use the fundamental, and I'm really, really, really so out of the money. And for the last 3 times, I have not. I wanted to buy it, but sometimes you feel like, is it really the right price? So I just keep on going lower and lower for selling puts. So luckily, I haven't been assigned yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's. But again, even if you have to sit down and think, what are the odds of, again, the bankruptcy of this company? And if it's not, then you will be a holder of it at this price. And, like I think no, not Win, but I don't know, there was one of the airlines, I think it was American, it was like at $8, I said, I wouldn't mind, I can own America, but I didn't. I mean, I'm just such a short-term trade. I just get itchy and I take the profits and I go on, jump in another tree, I guess. So, but anyway. Yeah.
I guess I'm an investor.
You are.
It's just belonging. Yeah. I want to have both actually to get a better handle of it.
Of this. That's why I'm so glad. I mean, options do offer such a great variety.
Yeah. Thank you. I know it's not boring, huh? Thank you so much.
Of course. Any other questions? Anything, comments? Was this helpful? Any ideas for? Well, I think since last week we did the options, I think this week we can do the selling discipline again, because I think it's very important. We did that hedging class, and I think that probably was timely. I hope people will take a look at it again. So I think the selling discipline for the next few months are going to be pretty important. So I know it didn't work out last time, but maybe we can do another one this Wednesday. So that kind of we go from like psychology, and then we go strategy, then we go to options. I like to keep it a little, every week something different. So I think that's what we'll do. Anyway.
Ramin, I had a quick question.
Oh, hi, Jean-Claude. Yes.
Hi. So you mentioned that you don't really trade on Mondays. And I noticed this last Monday, the market had dropped significantly and then came back during the week. Was that an example of why you wouldn't want to trade on Monday?
Yeah, see, I've been remember, everything I tell you, believe me, I've paid a big tuition. So I've been burned before on Mondays, and I've learned my lessons that there's so much emotional reaction. And if the news comes on Friday night or Sunday night, something happens in China, for instance, on Sunday evening, and people can't wait. And I guess I have mentioned before, so one of my best trades are the turnaround Tuesday. So again, I use probabilities, right? 70-80% of the time, the last minute of the day on Monday, that's when I trade to go opposite, fade what's going to happen on Tuesday if I'm going to be option player. If I'm not, I watch for the low of the day. If, let's say the market's really dropped, then I look for the bottom and I kind of fade that. So usually I like Tuesdays. Tuesdays, I think a lot of things have been digested. So the best days again for me, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Fridays, again, now the institutions come. A lot of people don't like to hold things for the weekend. So a lot of, you know, they want the finality. So they kind of close their positions. And so Fridays can be after 10 a.m., 11 a.m. I'm done because I don't want to compete with professionals on Friday at 12 o'clock. So I don't like to hold things over the weekend. I'm like to have, you know, comfortable, you know, go watch soccer game, and not that today was a good day to watch, but anyway, enjoy my day. And so yeah, so that's what I like. The meat of the my profits come on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
So,
Fridays are more of a closing if I have any positions.
so if you had a squeeze play, let's say on a Tuesday, and you went long, you'd want to usually get out of it on by Friday morning.
Yeah, so yeah, I would close. I would not initiate new position on Fridays. Try not to.
And
Unless
you
it's really
you would do that even though, let's say you entered the trade and you have a target, like say a target and a stop loss, and even though it didn't hit your target, you
Oh
would
no,
close it.
no. I mean, I don't mean. See, I'm. So you have to separate what is your, again, as far as your time goes. So time horizon is very important. So if you bought something based on, and that's why I think maybe Wednesday would be a good idea to talk about exit strategies. No, if what that goes back to your journal and why you bought it. No, Friday will be the last on your list, not because I don't. No,
Okay.
it would be something if I traded something, let's say on Thursday, especially on futures. That's when I know I don't want to have a new trade on Friday. And but if you got an opportunity on Friday which really meets all your objectives, especially in stocks, for instance, and based on squeeze, by all means, because you're not really buying it to sell like Monday morning. You're probably buying it to hold it for a few days, few weeks, maybe. That's okay. Me,
Okay.
I'm talking, this is the trader in me who sometimes has had trades which close in 6 seconds and 12 seconds. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about trading on best days are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But no, by all means, yeah, disregard the, you know, as far as if you're buying investment on solid ground, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Of course, yes. Okay.
Ramin, just to follow that up, and I think
Yes,
I know this because I know you personally. You're not a big fan of trading in the first hour of the day?
Yeah, especially first half an hour. I mean, I like to close things. So let's say, and I think we've done that. I've shown you some trades. So if I bought something at, let's say, like an earning play, and it's like 12:40 or not 12:40, let's say 12 o'clock, 11:30, 6:31, I'm out. And I see a lot of retailers, they've read the news, they can't wait to jump in the market. Something great came with Tesla. And that's why you see a lot of the first 10, 15 minutes, there's this turnarounds. The other reason is, Martin, is at 7 a.m., again, Pacific Coast time is 7 a.m., 10 a.m., a lot of economic news come out. So basically I use that, again, I don't want to compete with professionals. So I usually like to do the first hour, have that indicator, what's going to dictate the rest of the day. I have my boundaries. So, but definitely first half an hour or 35 minutes, I like to just watch the markets. I do trading on 5:30 to 6 o'clock. I do trades on bonds if there's a 420 to 520. There's some, again, trading strategies that I've used. The employment numbers, when they come at 5:30, they give us the whole that I will share with you. Again, every week I like to teach you something different. So like the non-farm payroll, when they come at 5:30, what happens between that 5:30 and 6:30 opening, that usually guides you the whole rest of the day. Usually your highs or lows are actually before the markets open. So I look at the future. So these are the little tricks that I use or strategies. So I pay attention to that. But thank you for remembering. Yeah, the first definitely half an hour. I'd rather do something else. I mean, I watch the markets, but I don't do anything with the opening or new positions, unless it's a gap play. By the way, Martin, the gap play is a different. That's one of my futures. I if there's a gap play and I think it's gonna work, I will definitely initiate that. So, but no stock trading. All right. Any other questions? Any other comments?
Hey, Rami.
Yes, Henry.
A few more minutes.
Sure.
A little. I'm just starting to kind of dabble into options, so my questions might be a little basic for some people.
No problem. Sure.
So I just sold some covered calls basically on some shares that I own.
Okay.
Just to generate some income. I'm just trying to understand what happens if I want to close those covered calls. Do I basically just pay the difference? So let's say for Boeing, my price was 5.22, and right now that option is at 6.14. So basically, if I close that, I just pay the difference, right?
Right. So that's a losing trade, right? So that's exactly. So what happened was that you collected.
But do I still keep the premium?
Well, no. Basically, what happens? So you collect. So the money doesn't go in your account. It's not like, oh, I collected and it's in my bank account.
Okay.
So what it is, that $5, they hold it for you.
Okay.
Receive, and then when you, let's say you buy it back at 6, you owe them $1. So
okay,
basically you just owe $1. So it's exactly opposite of, it's just you pay the difference. So if that 5 was $4 now, you would have received that $1. So
okay,
but you can always close it, and I would recommend, especially I've said it before, it's like at least a day before, so give it some time, but then don't be greedy. I mean, right now,
the day before expiration.
Yes, or the day of expiration. I don't like to hold it to. I mentioned to you, I don't like to hold it to the last second when I sell something. That's just me.
So if it's not in the money at that point, then I'll keep the premium probably.
Right. I mean, your goal is you're hoping that it's gonna go. In this case, you're hoping it's gonna go down.
Well, at least that it doesn't hit
that price, right? So, but also watch the data. I don't know how much time do you have? What?
It's in November 20th.
Oh wow! All right, that's another thing. You want to again play the odds in your favor, so don't go so far away unless there's a reason. We mentioned about the theta, so try to do it 30 days or even weekly.
Well, the thing is that I don't mind even selling Boeing at that price because I will.
Oh, okay. No, that's
make good profit still.
Oh, fantastic.
I prefer to keep it,
Okay. No, that's good. No, I just didn't know if you want to just have like every month, just keep doing the same thing. But no, as long as you have, yeah, because it's going to be a lot ups and downs between now and then. So,
right.
Okay. As long as no, that's good. See, that's the clarity, Henry. And that's the most important thing. If you know the reasons you're in and what you're going to do, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm planning to just wait, see what happens a month from now. And then
you just have the discipline again. You don't want to let it become really a big amount. So, yeah. Good.
Okay.
Good. Excellent. All right. Wow. Okay. If there's no more questions, I know it's late back east, and I hope everybody getting ready for dinner time. So thank you again for being with us. I really appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing everyone on regular time on Wednesday. Send me comments. I don't know how it was on Sunday. I don't know if it's, or we keep it on Saturday. You just let me know, but we will see each other on Wednesday anyway. So.
All right.
Thank you
Thank you very much.
Have a wonderful rest of the weekend.
I know tomorrow is trading day.
Yeah, Maureen. Ramin.
Okay, take care. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Thank you, Ramin.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.